recently engaged, 2-for-1 special.
The one on the right should donate some eyebrows to the one on the left, vice versa with foreheads. These aren't enough tits between the both of you for one girl. Just remember, no matter how it turns out, you will always be brother and sister. On the upside, neither of them will be getting pregnant in high school. Sorry I missed the ceremony at Chuck E. Cheese.
My family keeps threatening to barbecue the goat. Roast me instead.
Barbecue, you seem more like a girl who prefers spit roasts. Which one is the goat? That chin is like a shelf. Bet there's been a lot of guys' balls resting on that thing. Who put the glasses and hat on the horse at the petting zoo? I'd say raise the standards, but you need to lower your gums.
Roast me, I'm f***ing edgy.
Jesus, I had to wash my face and hair after looking at this. You're f***ing edgy? I don't think you're f***ing anything at all. Hard pass. The last time I roasted shit, I couldn't get rid of the smell. Type of kid to get caught watching anime porn in class. Your face says girl, but the rest of you says I don't know.
Roast me good, fam. Lost some weight and feeling great.
Where's the after picture? Lana Del Taco. Everyone still describes you as the girl with such personality. Think she's Ariel the mermaid? Looks like Willie the whale. A back alley abortion doesn't count as losing weight.
Bored AF. Roast me.
This is where my 10 cents a day is going? Facial hair is bad and as absent as your dad. Start leasing your forehead for advertisement space. You look like a transgender Kendrick Lamar. You seem like a nice lady, but I don't dig your taste in clothes.
Roast my shisha-smoking emo friend.
I think it's a shame everyone is going straight for fat jokes. She's also extremely unattractive. Outfit today? King-size bedsheet. I bet you had to roll side to side a few times to get up. Vaping bacon grease. Jabba the slut.
Overweight father who wears cat shirts, teaches people how to curl, drinks Malort, and enjoys a good fiber cereal now and then. Go ahead and try to shake my confidence.
Men were jumping overboard the last time something this large hit the ice. You look like even Canada rejected you. If your suicide note was just a picture of your haircut, everyone would understand. They say you are what you eat. I never knew someone could have failure for every meal. My doctor has the same type 2 diabetes awareness poster in his office.
I wear red lipstick to Waffle House because I'm a shallow bitch. Roast me.
Make sure you wash that shit off your face before you get home or Dad's gonna kick your ass again, Brian. I bet your dad wishes he would have smothered and covered your mom instead of planting his seed. You have the curves of an ironing board. You have the kind of face that says, F me, and an Adam's apple that says, but only after you take this dick. Boy howdy, your uncle takes you to the fanciest places in Alabama, don't he?
African kid with white privilege. My girlfriend is my ex and she won't tell her family about me. Atheist, final year of school, need to die soon. Go to a therapist once a week. Roast me, need some laughs during school.
With that face, I wouldn't believe in God either. I can see your lips are bigger than your future. You look like you've had multiple date rape charges, but your dad's lawyer got you out of them. You look like you're still breastfed. You look like a guest speaker at a blowjob convention.
I've just finished a long-ass shift. Let rip, people.
Long-ass shift doing what? Luring kids into storm drains to get their paper sailboats back? You look like Wilma Flintstone, but with nobody to make your bed rock. Your eyes look like they used to be friends growing up, but drifted apart as they got older. If Wendy's had a 10-cent menu. You look like Carrot Bottom.
Destroy her dreams.
Dollar store Hillary Duff. Purposely making an ugly expression like her default setting isn't already horse's ass. Her mouth is in parentheses because it never adds anything essential to the conversation. I have a fairly large penis, and I'm pretty sure your nostrils could still accommodate it. The most realistic Muppet I've ever seen.
You roasted some of my friends a few weeks ago. My turn now. Come up with a ginger joke I haven't heard.
Why do you want us to roast you? The lighting is sufficient. If I QR scanned the confusing array of blemishes you call your face, would it send me to the Dungeons & Dragons forum? You roasted some of my friends a few weeks ago. Yeah, sure, pal. Looks like you got one freckle for every girl who won't sleep with you. Why are you not in the self-help section?
I travel doing staging and production for major music festivals. I work in a male-based industry. Try to cross a line that hasn't been crossed already.
If rock bottom had a basement, you'd be it. You look like you ran away from home by jumping on bandwagons. Hopefully you're doing backstage work. I bet your blowjobs sound like someone running with a pocket full of keys. Your subtle implication that working with males translates to a thick hide from abuse tells us everything we need to know about you. It must be lonely being the smartest and most independent person you know. Everyone around must hang on your every word as you shower them with unsolicited opinions. Please, go on. Tell us how the world works.
Stuck in the Middle East, so why not? Roast me, nerds.
Sad to see that Josh Peck gained all that weight back. If the phrase, "where's my hug," were a person, you'd be it. I bet your parents cannot wait for the day they can truly celebrate Memorial Day. I'm just really happy that trans folks can still serve, to be honest. Hide your camels, hide your goats.
Bored on a Sunday, roast me and my cat.
You look like the Westworld robot that was taken out of service for a personality upgrade. You're like 70% head. Bored on a Sunday, roast me and my cat. 2 pussies, 0 tits. The only thing darker than your roots is your future. Should have stayed a dude.
I'm a disabled Mexican American. Roast me.
How long did it take you to find the ramp at the wall? You walk better than you smile. The only thing looking up for you is that camera angle. Disabled Mexican, isn't that a Mexicant? Your mouth looks like a dumbbell with weights at the end.
Weirdo, art student, feminist.
The car doesn't have a sunroof because she gets triggered by glass ceilings. 5 years of studying art and you still can't draw eyebrows, huh? Even Buddha's tits are nicer than yours. Stop cutting your own hair. The person who tried too hard to look like they don't try.
My roommate stays in every single night to play Fortnite and doesn't think he's insecure. Make him regret living.
Those are the eyes of a man who doesn't get why women won't date nice guys. I got my virginity back just by looking at you. God complex. With those shoulders, even a goddess complex would be a stretch. You're an adult that plays Fortnite. Pretty sure that's the worst you can get. How else is he gonna meet all those 10-year-old boys?
I expect box braid roasts.
When your DNA test comes up as 1% black. This was always the scariest part of the movie for me, when the predators show their true faces. Jamaican me nauseous. I don't feel bad telling you to get back in the kitchen because you already look like a mop. Listens to Lil Pump once.
Boring day at work and no need for self-esteem anyways.
Safety goggles to protect him in case a vegetable shows up. I'm serious. You look like a human bowling pin. I've always wondered what happened to Bart from Spaceballs. And that's why you don't put rubber bands on a baby's head. You look like a thumb someone pulled out of an asshole.
I'm 32, writing a novel inspired by my first and only DMT trip, and I manage a smoke/sex shop. Get it lit.
Be prepared for the cultural appropriation backlash from the Muppets. The only woman who works in a sex shop and doesn't get hit on. I have to say, it's nice to have a break from all the pretty girls posting here for attention. You look like you could have been pretty 20 abusive relationships ago. Namaste the f*** away from me. Bonus points if the roasts ain't about terrorism. On the plus side, those glasses are saving you money on condoms. You look like one of those Iranian women that dressed like a man to go to watch the soccer game. You look like a Guess Who character. You are far more tech support than terrorist. You look like one of the 72 virgins a gay suicide bomber would get.
Her best friend slept with her ex. She's had a bad week. Make it worse with the best roast y'all got.
Maybe your best friend had breasts. I would say a forehead joke, but I'm afraid you would signal the mothership. It's okay, you'll find someone else. You're the definition of a side chick. Get used to it. Her life will be bumpier than her forehead. Look like a bald dude peeking through a set of hair curtains.
Boredom has led me to this.
I'm glad boredom brought you here because your eyes clearly can't bring you anywhere. You look like you light candles before you masturbate. I've never looked at someone and instantly thought, I bet he's a closeted gay man with a wife. Until now. Are the real homeowners tied up in that closet? Damn, Chris Hansen usually doesn't keep people hanging around long enough to be bored.
Post-prom, roast me.
Done recording the tapes? How was the Olive Garden? Do you have a picture with the entire group of girls you went with? See, gay guys don't only take fat girls out to prom, they take the ugly ones too. Looks like your date and his best friend already did. Was the dance floor located between those eyebrows? Dip spit Confederate thinks words can't hurt him. Blood type? Sugar. Words can't hurt him because he can't understand them. This is what happens when you have speed dating at your family reunion. You eat so much, your face outgrew your mouth. His mother now wishes she was pro-choice.
Just turned 24, roast me, cunts.
If you bobbed for apples, your nose would hit the bottom before your hair got wet. The only thing that looks 24 in this pic is your forehead in inches. You look like Picasso sketched you from the back of a spoon. You look like a transsexual Sophie Turner that had too much meth. With a beak like that, she should be named Sansa Stork.
Do it, Senator Palpatine.
Did your mom give birth to you with her legs closed? You look like a tooth. You look like Steve from Stranger Things caught meningitis. Are those ears or bolts? You look like Jimmy Neutron's incest brother, Nimmy Neutron.
Make me never want to leave my house.
Are you wearing two different wigs? With that face, I'd worry more about the house leaving you. You should open expeditions for those caverns you call nostrils. Practicing the lap dances are $20. Do dogs close their eyes when they hump your leg?
Gang, gang, motherfucker.
It's like a boy band that's made of, well, girls. We met on Minecraft. Fear the Chess Club. Look out, it's the school shooters and training squad. The Unfuckables.
Engineering student with no life. Do your worst.
Does your nose come off when you remove your glasses? You went into engineering so you could build yourself a boyfriend. You look like the paperclip from Microsoft Word if he couldn't keep things together. The only romance in your life is what might happen when the two caterpillars on your glasses meet. How cool, a troll who can design and build her own bridge to live under. Just need some positive comments in my life. Too bad you can't grow a little more hair to cover up the remaining visible spots. Are your parents Jack Black and Ed Sheeran? You look like you're always sweaty, no matter where you are. With With that face, you couldn't even get HIV positive. You look like the rape child of a Wookiee.
I'm ready to be roasted.
Do you have to meet a guy in person before you start stalking him, or is a fleeting glance enough to get the crazy train going? Damn, you the oldest looking 6-year-old I've ever seen. Hair designed to cover a giant dome head. Is that a promise ring? I promise you won't have any trouble saving your virginity. I didn't know they were casting for a live-action Trolls movie. 25-year-old sales professional from California. Boom, roast me. 25 going on 56. Working a cash register at McDonald's doesn't make you a sales professional. His name's probably Dylan, eats his tuna salad with a spork, waves to people on boats, records every episode of The View, FaceTimes his dog Wallace for funsies. Boom, virgin. You look like God made you handsome, but he slid his thumb down your face and ruined it. And by sales, he means he offers hand jobs at rest stops on the interstate.
22-year-old art student, roast me.
Your hair looks like the before picture when someone rescues an abused dog. On your way to see the wizard to get some courage? Art student. Can't properly take a picture, so sign isn't a mirror image. I do believe one of your 300 cats took an unhealthy dump on your chest. You look more like an art project.
An 18-year-old Jewish teenager, do the best you can.
That's an index card he's holding. The love child of Johnny Knoxville and Wee Man. Can you do a Q&A for your trip to Mordor? Looks like Jesse Pinkman with Down syndrome. I'm confused. You look like a 6-year-old kid that already went through puberty.
19-year-old Swedish female streamer thinks she can't be roasted.
Did you just blur out your unibrow in photo editor instead of shaving it? A streamer girl people watch for the gameplay. I thought Swedish girls were supposed to be pretty. With that face, she's more like a Swedish fish. Body of a 14-year-old, but the face of a 40-year-old. That's rough. Linebacker in football, doesn't know how to drive. Teacher always tells him he ain't gonna graduate. If the NFL's stocked up with people like you, they wouldn't be so worried about brain injuries. I can't wait for the sequel to The Blind Side to come out. And now even his eyes are trying to leave his face. Your smile tells me you must be a shit linebacker, because you have no idea how to close up a gap. He looks like a caricature of a black man from 1878.
30, newly married, let's do this.
Are you sitting on your bed? Who did you marry, a prison guard? Does he know that under all that makeup you're actually a man? Inception. You look like the manager and the lady who wants to speak to the manager. Looks like you guilted your boyfriend into marrying you by threatening to kill yourself. How many times have you turned 30? 25-year-old working with simulated vaginal ultrasound. The simulated vagina is on the right. You probably get women the same way you smile, by force. Oh wow, this isn't an 18+ subreddit, but we've got 2 pussies in a picture here. The last time you saw a real vagina, the ultrasound was taking pictures of you. At least your teeth and your hair are matching.
Good luck, I'm dead inside.
Outside too, from the waxy sheen on your face. You look like you smell like cigarettes and cum. The "my dad molested me" look really works for you. Sex dolls show more emotion than this. Holy hell. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's daddy issues.
33 years old, single, lives by himself and does not own a TV. Still plays Clash of Clans.
You look like a failed youth pastor who still thinks he's cool. Doesn't own a TV or a computer, court ordered. You seem like the type of guy that's real good at sucking all the energy out of a room that you walk into. You tuck your shirt into your jean shorts on the weekends. You're the real-life version of every unsuccessful middle-aged loser Adam Sandler and Jason Biggs plays in every one of their films.
My GF thinks she's unroastable.
I don't think that's your GF if you had to take a screenshot. She really went all out with her witch costume. I mean, look at that nose she bought. 10 out of 10. It's always cute when people put hats on farm animals. She looks like she goes to a Black Lives Matter protest just to post a quick Facebook selfie before nervously getting back in the car and leaving. Is the hat to distract from the fuzzy caterpillar eyebrows?
Roast my Native American coworker. He makes a pretty good steak.
The first native in history that can grow facial hair, and he wastes his gift by growing the gayest mustache and goatee combo ever. Makes a good steak, but girls still won't take his meat. Chef Boy Tardy. Well, that facial hair was a mistake. Mario and Luigi, Sex Offenders Edition.
She thinks she's invincible. Make her cry.
The blurry picture is actually a blessing. Thanks, OP. This girl is no stranger to clogging public toilets. Unfuckable and invincible aren't the same thing, sweetheart. Are you sure she doesn't think she's invisible since she's so uninteresting that people don't acknowledge her existence? Hell, the camera won't even autofocus on her. I bet she draws horses.
Say something we haven't already told each other.
Avengers, Virginity War. Has the fat lesbian in the middle blown any of you? Holy shit, it's the dollar store Backstreet Boys. How can you all be fat and skinny at the same time?
Roast this shark-faced fuck.
More like sperm whale. You look like you cry after you masturbate because you went too far and only wanted to feel loved. You look like someone who would get sucked into an essential oils pyramid scheme. The only fuck she'll ever see is the one in the title. I can't tell where your chest stops and your waist starts.
24-year-old from Spain just subscribed. I'm sure you guys aren't that good.
Does your cult know you're posting online? I bet that gash on your forehead is from a failed hanger abortion. You look like you're an artist. We're definitely better at roasting than you are at grooming. You have an incredible gift, the ability to grow pubic hair from your face.
Good luck. My life is so good right now, nothing can bring me down.
You look like a 2-bottle of wine a night mom. How can life possibly be good when you couldn't find a wig that looks halfway realistic? The dress looks like a tablecloth. You make vanilla seem exotic. You need a bike pump for your tits.
Roast him hard.
His body screams, I'm 12, while his face screams, I like 'em 12. Your eyes are so wide, yet you have a unibrow. If you'd shave that off, you could donate it to make a wig for sick kids. Was your mom drunk the whole pregnancy, or just the first 8 months? You were the last in the queue when God was handing out shoulders. Your arms just come out of your neck at a 90-degree angle. Exactly how many daddy uncles and sister mommies are in your family tree?